Okay then, Tarnish, today we are looking at the Marais Executioner's Sword, and this sword is something that you may have seen around a little bit beforehand, and a sword very much like we've covered already. This weapon has got an amazing weapon art, and with the almighty arcane boost that came alongside the 1.03 update, this is a huge weapon for a lot of people right now, and is becoming quite prevalent in a lot of builds. So, looking at the statistics for this bad boy, we have got a simple 24 strength, 14 dexterity, and 23 arcane, with the unique skill of Eochade's Dancing Blade. Eochade's? You guys know that I can't pronounce these words, okay? But essentially, this thing has a massive infuse to the sword and flings it forward with a corkscrew attack. This continues at a deadly and dangerous velocity of spinning. Now this is where we're going to be heading over to, and we're going to be starting from right here. The reason we start from right here is actually because it's a lot easier scaling down the side of the cliff edges just here to make our way over to the main courtyard rather than having to run all the way up. So if you have got this grey site, it is a much easier run through, as we're just going to literally just jump down using the wind potholes, and we're going to make our way straight through to the courtyard. Once we get there, follow the directions that I take. It can be a little bit complicated, so if you are obviously wanting to slow this down via the YouTube method, then actually slow this down, or if you can follow it along at the current speed, then feel free to do so, and we'll see you in a sec. Okay, so once you get to this lift right here, it is going to take you up to the main boss doorway. Now, on the opposite side of this boss is a very difficult one, to be completely honest with you. It's not the easiest to take out, in my personal opinion. I did try a couple of different methods, but this is not the most easiest, and it's going to take you a couple of attempts. So make sure that you respawn back at the site of America if you don't manage to get this done first time. But it is a very small room, and as you can see by the weapon art that he is using on the sword that you actually want, this is a bit of a nightmare to say the least, because it can stretch across the entire room. So have fun with this one, because it's going to cause a bit of a palaver, as you can see on screen. Although it is quite an enjoyable fight, this is one that is definitely worth it, with you being able to get the Marais Executioner's Sword just afterwards. So take your time, have some fun with it, and once you do take this dude out, you will obtain his almighty sword, and you'll also obtain a very nice addition to your shield collection, the Briar Great Shield. This is a very useful one, and one that I would recommend you guys going ahead and doing, just because, especially with the current meta and the way that things are, if you're wanting a bit more of a heavier, colossally sort of great sword build, this is probably the one that you want to be going for. So enjoy. If you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.